Hey, good afternoon, everybody. I'm back to give you all another teaching so you'll have a greater understanding concerning heaven's truth. Now, this truth is going to be speaking upon when Jesus said about being born again, that ye shall see the kingdom of heaven. Because most of you do not understand about being born again or the truth about death and birth or death and life. Well, I said it right, death and birth. For it is by these two ways that one is but born again. Anyway, scripture tells you that there is only one death that you'll be held accountable for. Now let me bring your understanding so that you may understand even greater about death and life. See, your first death, you die from the place which is unseen, and you are birthed inside of a place, but yet you are still unseen. But it is known that you are in that place from when others look at whom the place you were with. They'll look at that person and they'll see that, oh, this is like this. So they'll know that you are in there. To explain it in much simpler terms, you die from the first death, you die from the place which is unseen, and you are birthed inside the womb of the woman, which where you are still basically unseen. Like they'll see that the woman is pregnant, but they won't see you. Your second death comes when you die from the womb of the woman and are birthed out into your own flesh, where you shall await your third death and birth. Yet this death and birth you shall be held accountable. This is why it tells you one death you shall be held accountable for. And the reason why I tell you in birth, because your third death you shall be birthed again. But when you are birthed, know that you better have lived right through that third death that you await. Because in that third death, ye shall be born again, that ye shall see the kingdom of heaven. So, all you Christians who be talking about, yeah, I'm born again, that and I'm saved and I'm born again and sanctified. You don't know that. Only time you'll know that when you actually go through that third death and birth, which, like I say, you shall be held accountable for. So make sure you live this life right, so that when you go and stand and be judged, you may be blessed. And then you could say you are blessed and have God and are born again, that you see the kingdom of heaven, for you shall be a part of the kingdom of heaven. Anyway, I hope this was a lesson to you all, especially you, because I hear a lot of Muslims saying, yeah, because you're Muslim, you know when you die, you're going to paradise. Oh, no, you're not. In fact, I can tell you, not many of you who make up the religions, all of them, shall be great in the fire. Only few of you shall be spared of it. So, if you want to be spared of it, learn to know the truth. The truth about who God is. Well, let's start it and give it in its right context. Know who the Father is, who God is, and who you are. All right? As I told you before, a lot of you say Allah, whom is... I used to study the Muslim way years back in like the late 60s to the early 70s. I was still a young man myself, but I was studying it. And if I remember one thing that I took from that era, is that they used to always say Allah is the Father. Allah is the Father. And the Christians always say Jesus is God. Then somewhere they, Muslims, you truly not knowing who Allah is, you'll say that, yeah, Allah is God. No, Allah is the Father. And there's only one who is the Father, and that Father is the Most High. There is none above him. God, who there's only one God. He is the only begotten Son of the Father. So, you want to use the names that you Christians and Muslims have? know this. Allah is the Father. There's only one who is the Father, and He is the Most High. God, who is Jesus, is the only begotten Son of Allah, who is the Father, the Most High. Us men, when we were made, the last things that the Father did make, He made us to share in equalness with Him in all things. Meaning, when He made us just as He was the greatest of all that is. He made us to share in equalness with Him. So we were the greatest of all things that He had made, thus becoming children of the Most High. See, we are all children of the Most High. We are not children of God. Do not let them feed you that. For God, who is the man Jesus, left behind no children, nor did He claim any was a child of His. He said that He come to redeem you so that you become brothers and sisters with Him, heirs to the Father in the kingdom of heaven. You become joint heirs with Him. Once again, being restored back to your rightful place. And what's your rightful place? As being children of the Most High. Children of the one we call Allah. For that who is the Most High is. Jesus, who is God, is the Most High's only begotten Son. So now all you Christians and you Muslims can learn truth, that you might stop having this stupid war and talking about, the Christian way is the right way and the Muslim way is the right way, because both of your ways are the wrong ways. And I end you all, learn these things that I tell you, for I guarantee you that they are heaven's truths, and scriptures will back everything that I have said to you. Learn to read and learn to know who them in heaven are when you read. As I tell you, the Father is not God. God is the only begotten Son of the Father. The Father is the Most High. You want to give Him some names that you're familiar with today? You can call the Father Allah, who the Muslims call Him. But Muslims, Allah, who is the Father, is not God. He made God, the devil, as well as everything that you can and cannot see. Christians, Jesus, who is God, is the only begotten Son of the Father, who is the Most High, or the one that the Muslims call Allah. And God did not create everything, but all things have been appointed unto Him, so that you cannot go to Allah. None can go to Allah, lest they go through Jesus, who is God. I hope you all come to know these truths, especially before condemnation is set upon this world. For a lot of you shall fail when it does. Love you all. God bless.